Speed, let me tell you something, nigga. This is some real fuck shit, bro. I'm happy you got your little tour going on and everything, but you did this shit right after Kai Cenat announced his Streamer University 2 and his big return back to streaming, nigga.
IShowSpeed has got caught lacking. He left his live on and everybody could see him sitting there eating his food.
Bro, Speed and Kai's conversation at the Streamer Awards just felt so forced. No shade, but Kai only wanted to check in with Speed to show off his 4 awards that he won and to also look PR, hence why they took a picture together.
IShowSpeed is one of the biggest content creators on the planet right now. He has toured continents, collaborated with FIFA presidents, broken records, and built a global fan base that most creators can only dream about. And somehow, Kai Cenat fans are genuinely mad at him. Not for a scandal, not for something he said, not for anything that would actually make sense. They are mad at him for simply existing at the same time as Kai Cenat. Now, before anything else,
Facts, they like two completely different people. I say it all the time. I feel like IShowSpeed could do most of the stuff that Kai Cenat do, but most of the stuff that IShowSpeed do, Kai Cenat can't do it. As far as racing people, as far as all that type of stuff, athleticism that he has, you either got that or you don't. And he's on a different level with his.
I compare him down there. He almost up there with Beast, man.
Yeah.
As far as that.
Yeah, facts.
let me be clear about something. This is not about a beef between Speed and Kai themselves. These two have history, they have collabed, they know each other personally. This is about the fans, specifically Kai Cenat fans, who have decided that Speed is their enemy and have been on a quiet mission to take him down. The problem is, Speed has matured. He moves carefully now. He does not give people easy ammunition anymore. So what do the fans do when they cannot find real dirt on someone? They start making some up. So long story short, Kai Cenat announced the 2026 Streamer University. His big event, his big return to streaming, his moment. Around the same time, IShowSpeed announced his FIFA World Cup streaming tour. The World Cup had literally just kicked off 2 days prior, and a Kai fan, a grown man by the way, older than both Speed and Kai, recorded himself absolutely losing his mind over this. He went on camera, voice raised, completely serious, and said that Speed announcing his World Cup tour right after Kai announced Streamer University was proof of jealousy. He said Speed had just come off the Caribbean tour and should have sat down and waited.
What am I supposed to do? The FIFA Cup is going on right now. Am I supposed to wait to do the footage after they leave? Like, come on, throw me a bone, bro.
And if you are who you are, it's not gonna even matter. Both of y'all got two completely different audiences, and y'all both gonna get money out of it, and y'all both gonna get a lot of eyes out of it. So there's no need to hate. But I can see why they would be mad. It's like, yo, this is Kai Cenat big event, and then it gets squashed on. You feel what I'm saying? But it's all friendly competition, and it's enough room for everybody to eat. I hate that people only act like it can only be one person at a time. No, it could be multiple people at a time, and we gotta stop doing that, saying it could be one person, because it's dope that two people have two different things going on at the same time, because it gives us as the consumer more to consume.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, we win.
I agree.
Waited for Kai to have his moment. He said the timing showed Speed's character. He called it disrespect. He was genuinely furious.
Like he planned the FIFA schedule out.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
He ain't planned it out.
Speed, let me tell you something, nigga. This is some real fuck shit, bro. I'm happy you got your little tour going on and everything, but you did this shit right after Kai Cenat announced his Streamer University 2 and his big return back to streaming, nigga. The fact that you pop up right after showing that you got a fucking marathon popping up right after too shows your jealousy, nigga.
It's crazy.
It shows the kind of character you are, bro. It was Kai's time to shine, nigga. You just got off of a fucking Caribbean tour, nigga.
Is this nigga getting paid?
He said, yo, you just got off a tour, nigga, and you be back outside, nigga, go chill somewhere. Go relax.
Go take a nap.
Yo, look at his face. You can tell he dead serious.
Somebody paying this man, bro.
He's dead serious.
You just got off of that shit, bro. You should have sat the fuck down and waited for Kai to have his fucking moment, and then you do this shit.
Wow.
It's all competition,
God damn, bro.
The FIFA World Cup is planned 4 years in advance. Speed did not schedule it. FIFA did. Speed's announcement was not something he cooked up overnight either. He filmed it with the FIFA president. That kind of collaboration takes months of planning, coordination, and logistics. It had nothing to do with Kai Cenat's calendar. Nothing at all. And yet, this fan stood in front of a camera and told Speed he should have sat down and waited. He wanted FIFA to postpone the World Cup or Speed to look at the FIFA schedule, see that Streamer University was happening, and say he would...
That nobody knew about. It just dropped out of nowhere. Like he said, with FIFA, it had to be planned in advance. Streaming University, that just was planned out of nowhere and just dropped.
Yes.
Sit this one.
In the same aspect, you can look at Kai Cenat with iShow, because like you said, even not even just the athletics, he's traveling, he's being accepted all over the world. You know what I mean? By him actually being there, touching foot, and on their land. You know what I mean? Not saying Kai not, but he out there.
He grinding more.
Yes.
Like you said, he just came off another tour doing something else. He outside. We know Kai been taking off to do clothing brands and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
That is what he genuinely wanted. But the World Cup situation was not even the most embarrassing attempt, because not long before that, Kai fans tried a different angle. They thought they finally had Speed. They thought they had caught him lacking. Speed accidentally left his live stream running after he was done. The camera stayed on. And what did it capture? It captured Speed sitting alone in his room, quietly eating his food and scrolling on his phone. No performance, no energy, just a guy by himself eating and existing. That was it. That was the clip. And Kai fans ran with it. They started sharing the clip with the framing that this had revealed Speed's true personality. The argument was that because Speed was calm and quiet when he did not know the camera was on, his entire on-stream persona must be fake, that he had been performing the whole time, that this quiet, eating food version of Speed was the real one, and everything else was a character.
So now we're mad at IShowSpeed because he's showing his true personality. You have got to be fucking kidding me right now. Is that not what we strive for as content creators, to be as us as possible? Like, don't lie, you've sat there and seen somebody online and was like, they're acting fake. That is not how they actually are. How the fuck are you complaining about how IShowSpeed is after he forgets to end his live stream? I don't know why I did quotes. It's something he actually did. He forgot to end his live stream and then sat on his phone, and people were like, oh, now I really see how IShowSpeed is. Now I'm really mad at IShowSpeed because he's acting himself.
They genuinely...
Yo, this just show you how much lies people don't have. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like anybody that do content, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, especially getting off done with a live, you're trying to degress. You feel what I'm saying? You're just trying to chill, get back. You had to put all this energy into that live. Now it's just like, let me relax. Let me get back to myself. Let me just stroll right here on my phone. Let me do normal stuff that I do. When I'm here by myself, I'm not on 12 running around. I don't know why people think he's like that when he's just sitting there by himself, just chilling.
Nah, I agree. I was gonna say the same thing. Look like he decompressing, bro. Like you just think probably came off a long stream. You know what I'm saying? He just wants something to eat, probably hungry. Because you know you on the stream nonstop. You got people looking at you nonstop. Just get a man a break, bro.
Yeah, and he's probably letting it all sink in because at the end of the day, when he first started, this was just a dream. He probably had so many people in this live, and he's like, dang, it's really working. Like, I can't believe I'm really here right now. Like, this is what I dreamed about, and it just happened. So you gotta look at it from that point of view too.
That's a good point.
Thought this was the smoking gun. He was eating. That was the controversy. A 21-year-old man, alone in a room, quietly eating food and being on his phone. That was the gotcha moment that Kai fans had been waiting for. Every single content creator in the world has an on-camera persona. That is literally the job. You turn the camera on, you perform, you entertain, and then you turn it off and you go back to being a normal human being. Speed is not going to be screaming at his dinner. He is not going to be doing backflips while he eats a cinnamon roll alone in his room at night. Nobody does that. But there is one interaction that actually happened between Speed and Kai in person at one of the biggest nights in streaming.
That's crazy when they said that only reason Kai Cenat came over there to show up his 4 awards. And then it does kind of look like that now when they say that you see him coming out with the awards, and then the conversation between them two was just so awkward. Like Speed, like, yo, bro, I've been hitting you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get in touch with you. Like, that's what he was telling him right there. Like, bro, I've been hitting you. Like, oh, I've been busy with this, that, and the third. So I've been trying to get in touch with you, and you haven't been responding. Now you got 4 awards to my 2, and now you want to come be side by side with me and take pictures. Stunting on me almost.
Yeah, that adds context because I didn't know that, bro. Yeah. Because I'm thinking that he came over there and showed him love. Because, you know, like you said, they've been streaming together. You know what I mean? They collab like crazy. They grew up in the streaming world together. So I'm thinking it was all love. But to hear that, that's a different side.
Yeah, bro, I've been calling you. Why you haven't been answering? No return. That's what that conversation was.
Gotcha.
Between Speed and Kai in person at one of the biggest nights in streaming that most people glossed over. And when you look at it carefully, it tells you something real about how these two actually feel about each other. And it might not be what Kai fans want to hear. There is a night that most people in the streaming world remember, the Streamer Awards, one of the biggest events in the culture, where the top creators in the world all end up in the same room. Kai Cenat had just won 4 awards that night. 4. He was on top of the world, surrounded by cameras, surrounded by people, and everyone wanted a piece of him. And at some point during that night, Kai found Speed. And what happened next, if you were paying close attention, was one of the most revealing moments in the entire Kai versus Speed conversation.
I was Congrats, my nigga. You look crazy. No cat. Congrats to all of y'all. That ass. Where's your ball at? You get the real? I'm behind you, dog. You get the real? I know y'all my second family. Oh, this is messy. Let's make up, bro. Not yet.
It's almost to me like IShowSpeed reading. I'm like, yo, bro, you bogus. You fake. That's how he looking at him. He's like, yo, it's like, I mean, like, it don't seem sincere.
I peeped that too.
Nigga, answer your phone, bro. I done been on that. I was working, bro. Like, I tripped on my movements. Look up right now. Text me, bro. No, I had to on my hair.
One thing about the IShow, because I've been following him a little bit on stream too before this, bro. He is really genuine though, bro. For the most part, he is genuine, bro. When he out there in the streets walking around and seen him take his sneaks off and give them to a homeless person, like he really that thorough, bro. Whether it's for content or not, he didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope, man. He definitely gonna speak his mind, bro.
Yeah, if you been hitting somebody, text them like, don't pay me like I'm a peon. I'm just as big as you. Why you treat me like that?
What about these cameras, nigga?
And it's like, yo, if you can't talk to me away from here, then why are you here now? Like we best of friends, like we've been talking. We haven't even been talking at all. Yeah, it's kind of fake.
Facts. That is fake.
I've been working, bro. Like, I tripped on my movements. Look up right now. Text me, bro.
Like everybody at some point pick up their phone. You might even go a couple days without picking up your phone. Okay, let's say you had a couple days, but yo, you never respond. You just left me on red.
A text too?
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I had to on my hair.
On the surface, it looked like two friends catching up. They took a picture together, they smiled, it looked cordial, it looked warm. But if you actually watched the interaction instead of just seeing the photo, something felt off. Something felt rehearsed. The whole thing had the energy of two people performing friendship for an audience rather than two people who were genuinely happy to see each other.
Bros.
It's like, yo, when you see this and you see how he looking at him, Kai Cenat didn't know, but IShowSpeed was looking at him like, yo, next year, I'm going to have more awards than you. Because I feel like you came over here because you had more awards than me. And that's when the guy was like, yo, you just came up with this and now you doing this. He trying to lock up like, yo, next time I go in there, no one's going to have more than me. No one's going to be able to be over here trying to come and stunt on me with their trophies. Yeah. Because let's say if I would have had it 4, let's say if IShowSpeed would have had it 4 and Kai Cenat would have had it 2, would he even came over there?
That's what I was gonna say. Good point.
What he came,
and then not even that. You talking about this rehearsed? I don't think this is rehearsed, bro. That's IShowSpeed really speaking how you really feel about.
Who said it was rehearsed?
My man talking about he think it was kind of rehearsed.
No, it's no way. That's real genuine talk. Yeah, I know he said that.
Forming friendship for an audience rather than two people who were genuinely happy to see each other.
Bro, Speed and Kai's conversation at the Streamer Awards just felt so forced. No shade, but Kai only wanted to check in with Speed to show off his 4 awards that he won and to also look PR, hence why they took a picture together. Speed is so genuine, the first thing he said to Kai was he told him to start answering his phone, and Kai went around it saying he's been busy working.
Answer your phone.
Bro,
look at him. You know that look like,
how is Speed able to call and text Kai multiple times with his schedule, but Kai can't answer him back? Dude try to say it's because he's been busy watching anime. Ironic, isn't that Speed's thing? The funniest part is Speed asked him, is he really watching anime? I feel like he can read Kai so well with his persona, and he also knows Kai just doesn't want to answer his calls. This dude Kai got that stealthy ego.
It's like, yo, because he got to do the same thing that Kai Cenat do, where he's so big, he got to be constantly spinning people. You feel what I'm saying? All the time. So the spinning you trying to do to me, I do that too. So I know what it looks like because I have to do it. Don't do to me what I have to do to other people. I'm trying to be a genuine friend. It's like, it's not that many people that's going to make it to our level that understand what we go through. I could call you when I'm going through things because you can relate because you're on the same level when you're going through the same thing and you got to deal with the same type of people. I can't even call you. I really feel like I'm out here alone, and now I'm around you. You feel phony. You feel fake.
Bro. I was going to say that too. You took the word in my mouth because, like you said, the whole spinning situation, IShowSpeed do the same thing. Yeah. He'll test you on camera. Yeah. Like if you know your stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I watch him do it. Yeah. And the fact that he's like, come on, bro.
Anime. When you start watching anime. That's my thing.
Yeah, I mean,
crazy.
I feel like he can read Kai so well with his persona, and he also knows Kai just doesn't want to answer his calls. This dude Kai got that stealthy ego. It's like camouflage. You gotta squint and not be naive to see it.
IShowSpeed is one of the busiest people in entertainment right now. He tours the world constantly. He was doing the Caribbean tour. He was deep in FIFA collaborations that require international travel and months of planning. He is meeting presidents and prime ministers and football legends on a regular basis. And with all of that going on, Speed still found time to pick up the phone and call Kai. Still found time to check in. Still made the effort. And Kai, who at that particular stretch of time was watching anime and preparing for his streams, could not find time to answer. But that was old news.
That's crazy situation. Go ahead and wrap this video up.
Yeah, that first of all, I don't even compare. You know what I'm saying? At all, man. But again, it just shows, like I said, the genuineness of IShowSpeed, because he could have easily played him on camera too, right there.
Yeah, facts.
He could have easily given him the cold shoulder, or could have, you know what I mean, put him out there in a different light than he did. And that just goes to show the type of maturity that he has, even being in the game, you know what I'm saying, running around doing what he does. Like, bro, even though you disrespected me right now, I'm not even gonna let the world know. You know what I mean? We'll talk about that off camera. And that's a real one right there. That, you know what I mean? Especially being out here in front of everybody. Nigga, we can handle that off camera. You know what I mean? Absolutely, man. So I respect iShow. I respect Kai Cenat, what he do as well. You know, it's just at the end of the day, people gonna say what they gonna say, and they gonna make up their own stories. You know, whether we got whatever they got going on behind the scenes, we don't really know
at all.
We don't really know. But that little scene right there did look like it was a little flex there. Yeah, like a little flex. A little bit. You know what I mean? But again, I give big ups to Speed for handling the way he did, man.
Yeah, I could definitely see how they put together how Kai Cenat fans is hating on IShowSpeed, and it's like that when it's like competition. I said it keep coming back to, they keep telling us to only be like one person at the top at a time. When no, it could be like multiple people, or you could have this year, I could have next year. Like you might fall off a little bit in your work. I might actually pick mine up. And anybody got to say iSpeed is putting the work in. Nothing being handed to him. He's making sure he stay in your face. He's making sure he stay on your mind. He's traveling the world. And people think it's easy. It's not easy what he's doing. He got to always be on his P's and Q's. He always got to have this energy all the time when he coming around people. It's like people come around and drain his energy, but it's nobody that actually gives him energy. You always got to be the one person that just always giving out energy. Crazy situation. Hopefully Kai looked at that and called the boy back, because it looked crazy when you're not calling me, then you try and come up on me like we friends. Crazy situation. Before we get out of here, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit them high points, make sure you do that. Until our next video, it's TRETV.
Tay the original.
And we out.